Ooh, spooky. Hey, Raja. How it goes. Cause muted. Okay, so boom. And enter. One more enter. And then Halloween. Sorry, I'm redoing the social media post because I fucked it up. There we go. Tweet. There we go. It's been a long time since we've seen the Halloween starting soon screen. I'm very proud of that one too, by the way. Bit my lip. I bit my lip. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, that fucking hurt. Oi, oi, my poor back. Ow, that hurt. Oh, there I am. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? You know what, though? This is not Halloween enough. Wait, no, I got this. Wait, how do I do this? What do I do? Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm fucking it up. Let's see here. I will eventually figure this out. Would it be... Yes, I am professional streamer. Oh, yeah, oh. Orange and black. Well, gray. Yeah, the knife doesn't help. I bit my thumb so... Not my thumb. My lip so hard just now. What? Oh, that's... Okay, no, not that. How do I do shit? Overlay off. No. Never mind. We'll stick with this. It's supposed to be... It's supposed to be... Oh, wait. No. Properties. We're fixing it. It's Halloween. We're doing it right. There we go. We need more orange. My lip hurts so much. I really bit it. It hurt. Let's use some Halloween music. Let's more Halloween music. Yeah, let's get some actual fucking Halloween music. God damn. Oh, that's just Monster Mash. No. I need something that... Why is it all Halloween lo-fi? I love Halloween, and I love lo-fi, and I love Halloween lo-fi, but it's not what I want. Well... I mean, I guess that's better. Okay. If it goes into some fucking dubstep and trap music, I swear to God. Alright, well, let's go on over to the game captures, but I still have to... Oh, no! That's the thing we're streaming. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Oh, shit, I need to change the damn, the overlay from that blue to an orange. Ah, fuck. That's no big deal. So, I can't really restart where we've started at in this game. In fact, wait. Oh, fuck. Biting my lip has fucked me up real bad. I can't focus on anything. There we go. Alright, we'll just do that now. Okay. Everyone... It's gonna be loud! Because it's recommended. And is that too loud? Anyone watching, is that too loud or is that fine? Also, what's that rotating circle? What's that rotating circle over there? Why can't things just be how they're supposed to be? What are you? Get out, you're ruining my stream. Click? No. Click? No. Click? No. Click? No. What are you? Where did you come from? What are you, rotating circle? Wait, what is it? What is it? Is this? Oh, it's Okaro. From when he was on stream last. I was so... Hey, Garrett on the mic! How's it going, bro? I do not know. I do not know if... I do not know if it hosted me or not. Is the thunder in the background too loud, or is it fine compared to my voice? Ow, my bit my lip and it hurts. That's thunder. Well, I suppose. Well, welcome everybody. It's Spooktober. Sounds like a microphone being dragged across a blanket, but more or less in a comforting way. That's a very specific way to put that. I'm not so sure how I feel about it. I guess that means it's good. Alright, well, oddly enough, I can't just select the game after tabbing out of it. I have to, like, alt-tab into it. There we are. Oh. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Ah, yes, the Windows logo. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. Do I really have to click? No, I'd rather do this with a controller. There we go. Oh, that's ambience. Oh, Resident Evil. That house, where was I? Alright. Alright, fine, let's go deal with the dead body. Fuck. There was a body laying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Oh, wait, whoa, really? Twitch got rid of hosting? I didn't know that. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, shit. The controller vibrated and I didn't expect it. God damn it. I dropped the controller, it freaked me out. Oh, Christ. I noticed that I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid.
That was too close. You
Got
were
that
almost
right.
a Jill sandwich.
I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, trying to find a way out. Well, I'm immediately going back up. Oh, God, the sound is so jarring. Thank you, Garrett. Oh, I'm scared. What the? The desk had a computer and some papers on it, and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Oh, of course it's Xbox controls. God damn it. Why? Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Oh. Yeah, I got that stuff. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Is my voice good, by the way? I'm trying my best to... Let me scoot this up a little bit. Well, that's just blood splatter. Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. Who's playing ping pong in here? Where are you? That's what it sounds like to me. Frantic Funkathon 7. A very fast-paced tennis match. We'll come back to that. That looks terrifying. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. What? Is that Guile? A black and white photo looked like the man with... The black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife. I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? You know what? Yes, we're taking it. We're taking it. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. That's some Resident Evil bullshit right there. Alright, so what was this? This a rat? A thin green mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Sure. Run, be free! A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? A photo similar to the old one I picked up, but had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Oh, I don't... Oh, ow! Oh, okay. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a... Get right on the mic! I heard a faraway click somewhere. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Though, it's weird they got rid of the auto-hosting, though, genuinely. Something must have opened somewhere. Oh, okay. I heard some extra squeakity squeaks back this way. Can everyone hear my voice over the all the sounds? It was very ASMR-ish. Well, up. Let's see if it, Clink, clonk, clink, clonk. Oh, leaky roof. Clink, clonk, clink, clonk, clink, clonk. Alright. Oh, wait. Double check. Okay, good. I mean, the blood isn't good, but it's good to know we don't go that far. Okay. Let's see here. Let me turn it down a little for you guys, because I'm trying to keep it pretty much at the level I want it for myself. And then just turn it down in OBS for you guys. Man, that tennis match is going on for a while. Alright, so it must be downstairs then. When am I going to play Outlast? I considered it. Probably not today, but it might be an idea. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Let's never mind that blood that's on you, apparently. Ah! This goddamn game. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Absolutely, Garrett. Oh, so okay, so the front door is blocked by that. So it just decided to jump scare me, cuz. Oh, what the fuck was that? I fucking hate this game. This goes to show that ambiance is everything, because, I mean, this game just tripped me up something bad. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Oh, God, my poor heart. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Yeah, tape. You know, I know tape's good for putting stuff up and, like, sticking things together, but I've never had it impede my way into another room before. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Well, that's obscure. Is that a box? The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I found a way out. I must have moved it, right? I mean, yes. I heaved the box forward and gave it and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Oh shit! This passageway must be lit, bro. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes. I looked again at the photo and I found in the house. The couple looked a distance. They didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. So was that the guy then from the photo? Oh shit! I probably should have went back and looked at the guy, and saw if the photo looked familiar. Fuck. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even a water tower near the old rail station. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town all over the last... Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. I looked. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first. And needed to see what else was down there. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings match the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Okay, this is information we didn't know, okay. So, old man might have been a serial killer stalking us? And I guess maybe he was gonna kill me? And maybe Rachel's dead? A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Oh, shit. Should we take it? I feel like we're not going to be able to defend ourselves in this game. And if we touch it, I feel like we'll just put our fingerprints on the gun. Shit. I'm thinking take it, but I'm not sure. Any thoughts, people? Any thoughts at all? There's a lot of people streaming today. Sorry, I just happened to look. I think we're gonna take the gun, I think. What's this? Oh, okay. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? I mean, it's a gun. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old, faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible. Notes were written beside them in a faded blue ink. I can only make out a few letters. Oh shit. One second. We're just gonna save that. Wait. Save that. There we go. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel or me was written there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. I feel bad because now I know that if I look at something more than once, it might have more detail in it. Which means I might have missed a bunch of stuff upstairs. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old, and faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found! No! Was this the man's wife? Oh, fuck. I wondered what I would have found if I had dug deeper. Should we dug deeper? Oh, I probably could have took that shovel with me. Fuck, I probably could have took that shovel with me. Crudely made shelves, they looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive, and labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated from the cans made me dizzy. Okay. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep moving. Okay. So that goes down. Excuse me. Some kind of homemade rack sewn together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. Alright, well, you know what? We're making progress. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there and these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to the house or did somebody bring me? Oh, the mystery deepens. Was that bats? Alright, fuck you. That one didn't scare me as much. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looked like it'd be a long way. Did I jump down? No. Maybe there was some other way to get down without risking any more injury to my leg. Okay. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make the rope a little easier to descend. I'm sorry, ma'am. The rope I found would let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes! I could hear a faint hum and smell from before. It started to get worse. Generator, perhaps? A bunch of old newspapers wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-ins. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. I don't like that door was slower. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have ran straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? I'm getting that feeling where I'm thinking something's behind me and I hate it. At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It would seem to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within. Odd, there was a similar dirt on my shoes. Murder gun. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? You know what? More the merrier, yeah. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? You know what? Yes! Well, thank you for that. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from the inside. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust, I could see the handprints from previous use. Probably whoever worked there used worked in these sewers. I wasn't sure what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? No. I left the valve alone. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea just yet anyway. Okay. Interesting. There's a rusty ladder sunken in the water which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrefied water. Clank, clank, clank. Going up the ladder now. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take it? Yes. I wasn't sure what I had hoped to discover within the tape, but I took it anyway. I did not want to keep digging through this mess. Okay, fair enough. So my guess is that we got to mess with the regulators and exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there. It was so high up that it must have been a sore landing. My leg ached just thinking about it. Okay, I don't see any hints to that regulator puzzle. And I'm assuming it's a puzzle, but I don't think it's... The door was locked. Okay, no big deal. Yes. The controller is vibrating in a very unnerving way. Did I turn it? Yes. It didn't really seem to turn off, did it? Ah. Oh, 1, 2, okay. How dare you? You're free. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in a shallow pool of rain. Said, yes. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped I had no idea what it might be. What might open? I'm betting that one room that was locked. So all the sounds in my ear, by the way, which are well done, are making my heart skip a beat when they happen. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from the other side. How? I guess that key wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, yeah, like this game's really good at fucking you with sound. God. I guess that didn't go to that, so. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but there had to be obviously been wiped off recently. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Let me in. The locked door noise. That freaks me out a decent amount. Oh, I found another dead body. A steel worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Yes! I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, he better not come to life. I swear to God. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. I couldn't help but wonder if someone was watching me from the other side. Thank you, Ramajam. Fully hydrate. Ah. So I have a key ring now. So in theory, I should be able to open up those rooms I couldn't open before. I used the key ring to unlock the door. Oh shit. Alright, let's go to the other room real quick. We found the fucking TV to watch the tape. Clank, 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 clank. I swear to fucking God. I tried a bunch of key rings on the 100 keys in the key rings that I found on the floor, and one of them seemed to fit. Okay, good. Oh. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murders. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been... I'm looking over my shoulder. Bodies have been found in ravines in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these are the same articles that have been pasted back in those tunnels. A faded receipt was half trampled on the floor, and it was from a local train station. It was a ticket for two. I didn't know sure. Neatly soiled. I put it in my pocket. Alright. Did that serial worker find this room? Is that why he was killed? Local zombie loses? Yeah. That room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? I mean, unless someone was there. I didn't like that room. Let's not go to that room anymore. That room sucked. Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought it blew out my left speaker for a second. Oh my God. Oh, fuck you, game. Shit. Oh. How dare you? Oh, my heart. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not found that body. Okay. Let me examine it again. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Ew! I don't want blood on my clothes. Oh, fuck! That scared me more than the fucking knocking a second ago. Fuck. I can smell a hint of fresh air. I must have been finally getting out of that awful place. But I wondered, what was the videotape I found? Oh, fuck. That's right. Wait. Yep, we can go do that. I forgot that was the thing we can do. Not this room. The shelf was full of security tapes and was strictly organized. You gotta watch the Kamen Rider Black RX on VHS. The shelf was full of security tapes and was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was one of the words. Looked like one of the tapes I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. I wonder what was on the tape and why was it thrown out. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I was wondering what was on the VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Yes. Ow! Oh no, the videotape showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy, but stretched like somebody had tampered with it. Hey Kiri, how's it going? It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. Let's just leave it on repeat now. Out of here! This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. It's very loud in this room. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? Both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the pine-scented blast of fresh air. So I probably should have just taken the gun and not the knife, is what it seems like. Oh, this is some good grass walking sound effects. In fact, I'm curious. One second. Curious. Well, give me 1 second here. Minecraft grass walking sound. No, they're I'm curious. Wait. Alright, back to the game. I'm almost convinced that that's just the sound of the dirt blocks being placed in Minecraft set to the beat of walking. Ah! An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Oh, sure. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit and heaved the... Oh, nice. I hate the noise of the metal doors. The wind was picking up a bit, and the night air had become strangely chilly. Oh, god damn. That was something lurking in the dark. What is the game? Oh, it's called Home. Get out of here with your stock Scooby-Doo bat sound effects. Those are like claw marks. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Yes, I'll take it. I said the filthy one in my bag. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I could recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. It was getting cool up there, and I was shivering with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did we get home from here? Did I put this up here? Or was somebody else carrying it? Well, I mean, there's claw marks. I'm just saying. And there is some mysterious thing in the fence that I'm getting all kinds of paranoid for real because of all the sounds. See, the lights. The lights of the eyes. Oh. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in these tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Alright, so that's like these are all like little pathways. Oh shit, we're kinda like in an impasse. I really hate that sound. Let's take a look around. The art's really good though. I love this pixel art. That's a house. The old train station was a quiet tomb, and the only sound that of the increasing wind buffeted the decrepit structure. Door. Oh. Door jump scare, gotcha. Yeah, very much. And also my poor 20 months in a row, Jade. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map found in these tunnels had similar locations and the notes I had found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing? Coming back here? The sorry condition of that place seemed sad somehow, but also ominous. It's a liminal space. We're outside again. That water? The old train was ripped open and hanging from the shred of metal, as well as the broken fence was dark stained patch of cloth. It looked. Sorry, I'm extremely paranoid. I'm not stinky. I saw that. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train's shell, I can see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was someone shot there? The ground was well worn. Oh my god! Was somebody shot there? Was the ground? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. Okay, I was... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck you! I thought something was coming for me. That was like some ingrained Aoni bullshit right there, where I was like, I gotta run! It was getting colder out there, and I had to keep moving. Oh, that actually made me jump. Oh, fuck. I was thinking maybe Aoni too. Fuck you, Jade. Aoni 2 might be on the list. I know Clever said no, but I think we should explore all the facets of that amazing franchise. An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper. And wait, what were these? Train receipts? I thought the receipt had that I had picked up might match these, but of course not. The station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been for the newer station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. Oh, I got an achievement. It says escape route. It looked like someone had been leafing through the old ledgers looking for something. A name, perhaps? So, I mean, I guess that's all there is here. Rumble, rumble, rumble. What the fuck is that? The light. I hate that so much. Ugh. It's like pulling off a fucking band-aid. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. Oh shit! I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. I mean, yeah, sure. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I can find my other driver's license too. Oh, is that also part of the goal here? We need to find your fucking shit? Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wonder if I could find my way around. Alright, so let's go back. There's another one. I hear water. Anything this way? No. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and markings from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I had found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Sure, why not? A few crude strokes and I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. Hey! Teenage nostalgia achieved. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross. It's probably a terrible idea. In that darkness, it didn't seem wise. Maybe there's another option. Yeah, like just jumping into a river and be like, huh? Oh my god, Kira, you wrote a fucking essay in this. We celebrate Halloween too. Whoever opens the door gets drafted to the Russian into the Russia Ukraine. Oh god. Oh, we celebrate Halloween too. Whoever opens the door gets drafted into the Russia-Ukraine war. Oh shit, Kiri. Thanks for putting actual fear into the stream. Oh, one more thing. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Back. I feel like my Halloween overlay got messed up somehow. I think so. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a Halloween main overlay as well that's orange instead of blue and pink. I came from here. These pixel art animations, though, by the way, are very well done. That's the outbuilding. That wasn't as bad as the last one, but it still got. Fuck you! There was a fire pit there, and it was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Was someone else out in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Two folding camp chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over, and there were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? The cheap dome tent slept two people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, two backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. I mean, sure. Alright, bush number 1 and bush number 2. Which one shall it be? Oh shit, was it this one? Wait, did that come from here? No. Oh, wait, what's that? Is that? Oh, it's a bug thing. Oh, great. A grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Do I take it? Yes. I managed to carry the plank of wood on my arms so it doesn't get in the way. And definitely got that plank of wood in my arms. Absolutely. We definitely, totally got that plank of wood in our arms. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink didn't work. Oh, man. Yeah, carrying this plank of wood, this simple plank of wood. Oh, I'm getting lost. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Alright, well that's a cue to go back. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen, and this must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I didn't know who was camping back there, but I couldn't bear to stick around for them to look for them. I just wanted to get out of there. Well, you know what, we're not just yet. Alright. Push number 2. Okay, I know what that is. So yeah, we do go to this one. Then we go over here. I hate that. I mean, is it me or is it just like a giant penis in the thing? There was some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Yes. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after a worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. Ow. The newest page contained several names. Ow. Sorry, I got a sore on my arm. It's like, it just needs to bother me. Heather, Olivia. Oh shit! Wait. Oh shit! That's the complete. That's like a fresh page of the thing we found earlier. Yeah! We did it! We figured out a mystery. I mean, kinda. The difference is, on the old list, Rachel's name wasn't on it. Rachel! Her name was last on the list, and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, Rose also been crossed out, but these marks look older and more faded. And it's a note to say that they're all female names. It's like we're looking at a lady killer. Not a killer who's a lady. That could be thing, but a killer who kills ladies. That's the yeah, get it. And now that we have that simple plank of wood, we can get across that river. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Yes, we use it. Yes, because you stomp. Oh, it fell. No. I was about to say, I just hope that's not a name. I was hoping that wasn't just a sound that was going to be playing the whole time. 2 bodies, 2 young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The young-looking one was still facing up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight.
That was too close.
Oh,
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
that's how I felt, Barry. They deserve better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? Sure, why not? I tried to cover them up a bit more and close the young woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying IDs, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done
You're
this...
all going to die down here.
Y'all some bastards today. I only hope that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had a phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could help for help. Oh, we can go back to the campsite now. But I had played this game. It was one of my very first streams on this channel. A good, like, 7 years ago. Some of the clips still might be there. I'm not sure. But, oh, fuck.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Yeah. The sounds playing right when I transition to another area are fucking me up, because the game fucking does that. I read some of the other names on the table service. Rytron, Kumar, Uncle Phil, Henry, Daniel, David D, Jenny. Seemed like the table had seen a lot of use over the years. Yeah, Uncle Phil. It's like, dude, forget about fresh air. What about Fresh Prince? Of course, it's the best time to give out report homework when I can get Putin a police station for a week for this. Tell me how. Wait. So, of course, it's the best time to give out report homework when I can get Putin a police station for a week for this. Tell me how. Okay, so like, I'm pretty sure I'm translating that right, but I'm not getting it. I mean, Putin police station. Of course, it's the best time to get report homework when I can get Putin a police station for a week for this. Tell me how. Chat, am I reading that right? Please, somebody. Alright, Alright, here's the campsite. Inside of that tent was suffocating. The inside of that tent was suffocating. Okay, yeah, sure. Inside of that tent. Olivia, Daphne. Oh shit, that's two of the people on the list. Alright, well, we do know a way to the exit now. Oh, not that way then. Report. Report photography. Report photography. Shooting crowds of people when there's police. Oh. Gotcha. Alright, we found the exit. Can we get quieter doors? The floor started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond, and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I had found, someone had taken them from their campsite and murdered them. Was it the same person who had left that odd notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. Oh, you can see the cityscape in the background. That's cool. Also, why does this road to town sound like a washer that's broken? As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe. Why does the door sound like kitchen? Oh, fuck, it does sound like Kitchen Nightmares. That door be sounding like fucking Gordon Ramsay just found a rat in a trap in your restaurant. That's fucking disgusting! He walked into... That door sound like Gordon Ramsay walking into your walk-in freezer, and it's not even freezing things. Oh shit! I found the body of a security guard just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? I saw the blunt wound on the guard's head and looked again at the flashlight he was carrying. No, please. Oh, fuck. Dug into the ground was the correct old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. One second. I just remembered something. It's fucking rotten, are you kidding me? You're gonna fucking kill somebody! Oh god, that's fucking funny. Oh, that one's worse. The hell is that one worse? Or equally as bad. Also, I just want to point out, it's very interesting that, like, you have to be a sound alert. I'm so... Oh, the actual Kitchen Nightmares thing. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Gordon Ramsay will come for you. Gordon Ramsay will come for you, yes. It was Gordon Ramsay all along. He installed the doors. Woo! Woo! The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger, closed for repairs." I would say I found it very interesting that this man's entire journey has led in a straight line through several facilities that he's either been aware of or have actually been to in his life, living in this town. That's just a mess of wires. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected in the corners. The power box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box inside, beside it. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. Oh, that's right. It says caution, danger. Those repairs. Yes. How your average person who is trying not to draw attention to himself goes up the stairs viciously and fast. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. What? Old? I get rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. And it's just like day without accidents, 0, and I get murdered. The board contained yellowed clips of newspaper cartoons and notices. That is a hydrant. Idea. I might I just saw the VTuber freak out when I drank water. Hey, Shirogane! How's it going, Shiro? Ugh. Shiro has gotten mad with power. But idea though, my perpetually wet police station redeem. For Halloween, I might replace it with stories of sleep paralysis demons that I've had over the years. Yeah. So you were probably cooler, zombie. I just got stabbed in the head. Day 1 without references. A day without Day 1 without blank references. I'm not understanding the two things in between without and references, Gary. Oh, you have to stitch yourself back together, Shiro? There were notes and to and from guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys in the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I can say the same about me. Oh, that equals J. Day 1 without JoJo references. Oh, fuck. Oh, I get it. You walk into the board for day without JoJo references 1. Sometimes a simple car crash gets you a head in the knife. A head in the knife. Yep, a simple car crash sometimes gets you a head in the knife, an upside down hermit, and a weird ass dog. Let's see here. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made the seeing this sting more. Looked like some beer bottles have been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guard using this as a break room of his own? He's just taking down brewskis. I will say the no sound in this area is a little unnerving. Oh fuck! Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, I don't think that scared me more than just kind of upset me. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. Oh, nice, Shiro. I love that idea. The open locker. Do you have the booth store? If so, please send me a link. You can put it in chat if you want. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Duck, where's the switch? Oh god. Well, we got sound now. It was shut tight. There was a rusty looking card slot. Okay, I gotta find a card. I will say, they actually have the cadence of his step down perfectly with a limp. Oh, nice. Currently, Ramaja and Chad actually drew, like, Common Rider versions of their model, my model, and our friend's model, and we were wanting to actually try and make them one day. Like, currently, though, well, I'm a zombie tuber right now, but we went through the trouble of making making Splat tubers for Splatoon, which we need to get back into playing. We've all been busy, especially me. I got a I got a
Squat, 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 squat.
All right, I got a
Squat,
goddamn squats. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set. Crash. Blow. Zombie. Ready. Fight. I got a... Too much. One second here. I'm trying to read this. To watch you guys on. Okay, so Kiri, what I'm getting is I got a I don't know what the equal sign is, the unequal sign is, and then I don't know what this, to watch you guys on. Equals, so. Oh, you've got a plasma TV. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. That really really helped. These aura have been hastily brought up, but hey, hell yeah! You can let me watch this get caught in 4K. Oh, the fucking noise! Like, it's almost like it's like a jump scare and regret, because I'm just like, I don't wanna. It's gonna be loud. Another panel that I hoped could get me past the power, to get the power back onto his face. Oh, fuck. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I had all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. That's very true. We were worried about video game disease, but it turns out common writer merchandise disease is an even greater threat. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Sure. We're just carrying all the things. I noticed it wasn't dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. The utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools. Blah, blah, blah. There was a claw hammer on the. Did I take the hammer? I did take the hammer. Ah! The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. I set the card in the... Another panel. Okay, yes. Let's turn it on. It's going to be a loud noise. Yes. Wait, what? That's just dash right again. Yes. Oh. I'm gonna send you straight to the kitchen nightmare stinger. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. That's what the hammer was for. This was my locker. There was there in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. Then I'd taken that picture home when the factory closed. Oh, it sounds like you had a drinking problem, and maybe things weren't so great between him and Rachel. This room was nothing but bad memories. Oh. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol in his place. Maybe that guard outside caught him hiding up here. I need to watch Kitchen. No, Kitchen? No, not Kitchen. Kamen Rider with you guys. Ping me. Oh, ping me, call me if you have to. Gotcha, absolutely. Fucking that Libera driver. Fucking, yeah, goddamn. That's really cool. Oh. Alright, I feel like I've... Oh, kill me. God damn. Sounds like the place is running. Ow. There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump down to the room below. My leg hard enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Do I jump? No. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why would I do it now? There had to be another way. So that definitely is where we need to go. Are you fucking... So I have to. Well, that's some horse shit. Yeah, hang on the way. Yeah, that sucks. Bye. I'm off to college to play Tetris for 7 hours. Oh, gotcha, Kiri. My leg hurts like hell, apparently. I think I'm slower now. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of the smell of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found on the outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, getting my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff. Near the factory, if I remember correctly. Something's walking. They ducked into the woods. Do I remember this post? Wait, let me see. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember you showing me that. Those are really fucking cool, Shiro. Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. Look at look at all the refuse. The garbage bin was disgusting, man. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten fruit and slick black bags. Nice, man. Shit, that's some good work. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. I had to take it back. How the shit did his stuff end out this far apart? I took the card into my wallet next to my credit card. Did somebody steal this from me? I wonder how they would have stashed it there. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of the television. By the way, I just want to point out how like this factory this guy used to work at is relatively connected to the store that he now owns. What the fuck? Yeah. My walking cadence is slower now. I hurt my leg more. Oh, I hate this. Also, he just keeps random plants inside of the store upstairs. Well, that's blood.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wondered where it leads. Pull the chain? Not just yet. Somehow I was too afraid to see what was up there for myself. Maybe it was for the best. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Maybe you should turn it the fuck off. I couldn't make out what was on the screen, but the glow gave me the chills. Okay. He got killed by the ring girl. Gotcha. Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my coworker, and one of the few friends I had in this town lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, you deserved better than this. Do I close his eyes? Sure. I wasn't sure if he wanted to give. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Quickly, I closed Norman's eyes. That statement tells me that Norman was possibly fucking Rachel. The poor bastard. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there's water rings from 2 cups still sitting in the wood. Uh-oh. I'd never been to Norman's place before. At least I didn't remember ever doing so. Friend in this town that he ever had, but never been to his house. The kitchen trash bin smelled fresh. I didn't dig through the mess, did I? Yeah, sure. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. There were takeout containers and food scraps. Looked like Norman was eating for two. Yeah, I think Norman might have been fucking Rachel. We'll get to the pull chain in a second. Ah. I mean, yeah, the meteor drive will be pretty epic. Despite the shock of already finding Norman in that state, seeing this turned my stomach just as much. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. Oh, fuck, Norman was fucking Rachel! What was it doing there? Was she okay? Or Norman could have been the person who kidnapped her. But I think Norman was fucking Rachel. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were legal here. One of the slots of the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman... Oh, fuck, it was Norman's handgun! What the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there. Did I place it back in the cabinet? Oh, shit. Okay, what do we put the gun back? We have a knife as well. Actually, do we still have that knife? I think the knife got used. Part of me is interested to see, yeah, like part of me thinking maybe it's a puzzle. Let's give it a shot. I carefully pushed the piece back in place and it felt a great burden lifted. Okay. A close call. Oh? Norman, what were you doing with all these? Okay. Well, I don't think it was particularly a puzzle, but it did something. Something dark stained the sleeve. My stomach only tightened further. Was it blood? Did Norman kill Rachel all this time? Was Rachel fucking Norman? Find out next week. What was this? It looked like a pull chain. Yes, yes. I gave the chain a single tug and a simple floating ladder to the attic popped out. This is gonna be fun. The fuck are those? Those fucking, like, restraining devices? Clothes? Boxes? There was a large cardboard box that hadn't been sealed. Do I open it? Yes. I opened the old cardboard box and I wasn't entirely surprised by what I saw. There were more of Rachel's things. More of my wife's clothes! Oh, fuck. Photos, shoes, even that old radio I gave her. Why, Rachel? What were you doing here with Norman? Was she moving in with Norman? Or did he steal the stuff? I just couldn't believe it. My head ached with everything that was running through it. I can't tell if Norman wanted to kill Rachel or if Rachel wanted to fuck Norman. And maybe both happened. Maybe both things happened. That's still a possibility. He do run down some stairs pretty like a guy who doesn't have a limp though. I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work and when we needed things. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. I wondered if someone had robbed the place before killing Norman upstairs. The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. What was the matter, Norman? cheated on your hydro bills too. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape then. The one of the postcards that seemed to be the most popular, there were only a few left. It had been a week since I had last seen Norman, and finding him that way still left me cold. Thinking of him slumped against the chair only cemented my reassurance in getting rid of that gun. It looked like someone had taken that piece from his store, but why wasn't those tunnels? As I stepped outside, I recalled that dusty old box of clothes in Norman's attic. I felt like it had only discovered more questions, no answers, but I was close to home. It was time to find out the truth. Oh shit, guys, we're gonna find out the truth. Oh, this rain effect's nice. It was locked. This wasn't the right gate. The gate was locked tight. It wasn't my house. Oh shit, we're going to our house. The door only led me back. I had to find my house. Okay. The neighborhood's local post box. A letter was sticking out as if someone hadn't pushed it all the way. I knew it wasn't right, but yes. The envelope was addressed to Norman. There was no return address, but the handwriting looked familiar. I took a deep breath and tore the package open. Norman, I'm sending this to you in a letter because I'm afraid to tell you this in person. What we did, well, it was wrong. My husband isn't an easy man to be with, but he is my husband and your friend. I need some time to sort this out away from you both. I'm going away for a while. I'm going to tell him they were fucking. Norman, so don't you think you can hold that against me? Maybe we'll work it out. I'm not sure I even want to. Yeah, right? Oh, it's planks. Okay. Actually, with my back the way it is, I cannot, Jade. I will refund your points for that. I genuinely can't with my back the way that it is. It's too stressful. Oh, I got 4 months of notifications. Yeah, well, there we go. And then we'll just complete the rest. There we go. Complete all. Like the squats, I can do to a degree, but I gotta be careful. But like planks, it's too rough. I owe you 100 bitcoins, bitch. I would kill. I wish I had 1 bitcoin. I didn't know what to think. My mind was racing, my heart pounding. I had to get home. I just had to. So Rachel and Norman were, well, they were fucking. Oh, that's blood. Our protagonist here might have been more involved in this than we may have thought. I'm gonna go to the beginning here and just kind of go through the doors. You got that right, Carl. Shit. I'd enter our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. I held my breath as I approached my back door. I was terrified to step inside. He pissed on my wife. God damn it. The house was painfully quiet, and the only sound was my own breathing, ragged and strained. When this noise is playing, it's causing a resonance in my head, and it's making me sound like my voice is like kind of possessed sounding. It's weird. I flicked the light switch by the door. The power was off. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? The table was clean. It hadn't been used any time recently.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble
The door to the
sandwich.
basement, it was locked where I had to put my damn key. Man, where is everyone? There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long had it been away? Why hadn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill there. Did I open it? Yes. I ripped the bill open and read it. To my surprise, it said something about canceling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? The front door was locked from the inside. I couldn't go out, though. I needed to see if Rachel was here. The front door was locked from the inside. I gotcha. Is that chair flipped over? The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. I had found the last missing piece of my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and me, and I stared back at me, reminding me of better times. It didn't make me feel terribly comfortable. Did I keep it anyway? Sure. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feeling like I had got a part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? Our television, I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards, but by then, it was too late. Rachel was pretty angry about that, I realized. Our hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. I couldn't really make myself out anymore. I wasn't sure I wanted to. My laptop had been left on. It only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key on top of the drawer of my desk. Do I take it? Yes. I pocketed my key. The laptop was warm. It had been running for a while. So he was looking into the water tower, eh? The books, there were half mine and half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like the man on the house in that house had some of the same books as I did. Oh. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase is sitting on the bed. It was closed. I had a feeling what was in it. Do I open it? Inside Rachel's suitcase were a few days worth of clothes and some personal effects and train ticket. As I stared at the ticket, I could feel myself flush with anger and resentment. The date and time matched the receipt I had found. Rachel, why? Were you really going to run away with Norman? Was I really such a monster? I'm getting chills. One book in particular seemed odd. I remember owning it, but not that edition. Our sink, which needed to be replaced, one of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. That old house was charming for sure, but it wasn't always easy. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. It seemed impractical at times, but it was a part of what made that house a home. This noise, man, Jesus Christ. The door was stuck shut by an old-fashioned key underneath the handle. Didn't I pick up an old-fashioned key? God damn this noise. I unlocked the basement door. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. I couldn't even remember our last Christmas. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key in there. Do I take it? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. There were old clothes, tools, and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. We had way too much junk. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck, and the drywall was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through it if I'd found something heavy enough. Yeah, it's a big-ass house, for real. The grimy key I found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Yes. I lifted the heavy crowbar and appreciated its weight. Hey. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? Can't look. Wait. Don't look. Wait. Don't look. Or dance look. Either way. Don't look. Time to look. A filthy-looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within. But I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I'd seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Did we find Rachel, guys? Or do we keep going? Do we say yes and see what happens, or do we say no and we keep looking? I am down for taking an answer, guys. Yes. I got a yes. Hovering my fingers over it. I'm getting ready to push the button. Oh no. My hands trembled as I pulled back the layers of cloth. There in the center, under all the dirt and mess, was my beloved Rachel. Her arms were bruised all over and slashed repeatedly. Her clothes were ripped and torn, and even through all that sickening blood, it was obvious she had been stabbed to death. The knife I carried all this way seemed suddenly like a poison. What had happened, Rachel? Who did this to you? I thought about all I had seen and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly, exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. A grim discovery. It was my wallet with its contents intact. Either I dropped the stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Were we at those places before? We did find that laptop that had him looking at the water tower. But also... I could have sworn I just heard a noise. What do you think, though? The laptop, he was looking at the water tower. His basement looked a lot like the basement of the house we had seen. But maybe someone had tried to steal his identity, maybe? Maybe try to replace him? I would tell you much right now, I could have swore I just heard a baby make a noise. And you made a meme today, Carl? Okay. I'm gonna say he was looking at the water tower. I don't want to say no. No, there was no way that was me out there. I woke up in that house, remember? I wasn't off in any damn forest. Maybe I would use some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. No matter what I needed, no matter what I needed some kind of escape. Oh, he's talking about escaping though. Oh, that's not good. There, that was decided. The This was the old photo of that other man and his wife, I assumed. I found it in that house. I recalled those faded remains I had found deep underneath his house. What had he done there? Well, what did I think? Was that man involved in this whole mess somehow? I'm gonna say yes. Definitely. Those tunnels, the odd tools in his house, and the remains of his wife. He wasn't innocent, that's for sure. But who had killed him? It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through the door. It seemed to me that it's probably Norman's, but if that was true, what was he doing back at the old plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? I don't think he was, actually. I don't think he actually was going back to the factory. I mean, even if it was Norman's key card, it could have just been left over from when the facility was closed. No, somebody else was using that locker room, but who? The laptop had finally run out of power. Quest for the Trongle. The reflection in that grimy glass was only a shadow, whisper. Still loved the old-time charm of that claw-footed bathtub, though it seemed like a cold comfort then. I'm probably gonna be deaf after this because this is fucking loud. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used a digital pass lock. Did I try to open it? Yes. And Jade is now redeemed the professional police station. But let's continue on for a second before we do it. Oh. Wait. I leafed through this notebook I had taken from the forest, and it were names that had been written down. Those poor girls, were they victims of the same person who had killed Rachel? I wondered what happened to the other names on that list, or the ones scratched out on the desk in those wet tunnels. Because I feel like we're close to ending this, because I want to see if I can actually get through to the end here. It was that letter I had taken from the postbox. Rachel, were you really having an affair with Norman? But why? I didn't think things were that bad. In this letter, Rachel seemed concerned. She almost seemed worried of what Norman might do. Did he do that to Rachel? I feel like that's a no. I don't think he would. I feel like Norman wouldn't do it. Norman may have betrayed me, but I didn't think he was capable of that. I hated him. I hated him so much, but I couldn't blame him for what had happened to my wife. From now on, I have no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this TV. Just thinking about things like that made me sick with grief. The biggest question though is, how did she end up in the basement? It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the basement. Mal still sat there, heaped on the floor. How long had Rachel been lying in the basement? There would be no more more dinners here. No more chit-chat over breakfast. At least not for us. That's the back door. It's probably gonna go that way. If I was guilty, I could take these. Wait. If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? Yeah, I took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. Ah, yes, he's clearly holding a knife. Now that I stood there, I realized I couldn't go back into that room again. I had already seen too much. I need to put an end to this situation one way or another. Maybe the front door? I knew I needed to escape that nightmare. But what about the knife I still carried? I wondered, even if I left, would it really be over? So did I leave that house forever? No. A warm place. I'm thinking a furnace or a fireplace? Or an oven? Ears. A warm place. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yeah, I have no idea what the code of that is. That's not good. Wait. That was an 8-digit passcode, wasn't it? Let's try it again. I can't think of it. The old claw-footed bathtub hadn't been cleaned nearly enough. Still, it would probably do. If I wanted to, I could use that knife to finally end this. The question was, did I think I deserved this? Did I? Was this my fault? Did I deserve to die? No, as painful as all this was, I didn't lay the blame on myself. Think of a place to get rid of this knife. I think we're just gonna. So, maybe I've sealed it to where we're not gonna be able to do that. So, question: Should I guess, kill myself, or should I just walk out the door? What do you guys think? Do you think our main character is to blame for all this and he deserves to die? Oh, fuck. I hate you guys. Does he deserve to die, or do we just leave? Maybe use that train ticket to escape. Escape, it looks like. I knew I needed to escape that nightmare, but what about the knife I carried? I wondered, even if I left, would it really be over? So did I leave that house forever? You cannot. This is... The game pretty much plays and trying to forces you to play in a way to where you can only do it in one go at a time. Living in this town hadn't been easy. The plant had helped in some way to stay grounded. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. Oh, when the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Oh shit. I had MRIs and piles of doctor reports, but nothing seemed to help, not even drinking. But I swear I had tried to give it up. I know. The sleepwalking never really went away, though. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of long-standing horror I had been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. It was obvious to me that the man I had found in that house has something to do with all of this. One second. Could he have killed Rachel? It started to seem that there were too many things I had seen to think otherwise. After making it out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. The security tape I had watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like two people. But who was it that was attacked? With Rachel gone and the implications of what had happened that night were starting to gnaw at me. Someone had clearly taken my wallet. It wasn't me in those woods or at Norman's. But who could have done so? And why drop my things all over the place? Was someone trying to incriminate me? Even more troubling were those poor girls I'd found in those terrible woods. Half hidden in a shallow grave, their secret deaths seemed like an ultimate defiling. If I hadn't found them, would anyone have done so? Would they have even been missed? I vaguely recalled the desk I had seen in those tunnels. The names etched there. Someone had killed those girls. Was it that man? Whatever had happened, I knew at least it wasn't Norman who kept going back to the factory. I had hoped it meant that he had nothing to do with that guard's violent end, but who had been rooting through all those lockers or drinking in that boarded up room. After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just get to Norman's store. But all I had found were more horrors and more questions. Now that I really considered it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, what were you and Rachel up to? It was obvious things were even more complicated than I ever imagined. How long had you been going behind my back? More importantly, why Norman? Whoever had killed Rachel had probably gone after you too. Maybe they knew about what you were up to. I would never know peace, Norman. But despite your transgressions, a part of me really did hope that you would. When I had marched through the rain towards home, I desperately clung to the hopes that this would end. Joke's on you, the wallet didn't fuck. And I guess in a way I did it. It did. But how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I had started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked to think of it now. I guess I should have known from the terrible silence that greeted me when I first stepped into our house and stood there in the kitchen. There was no sound of television and radio, even the air was still. But seeing Rachel there lying ruined and discarded in the basement, that was a horror I could never have imagined. I didn't know if I'd ever find the answers I craved, but I knew that somehow another man I had found was responsible for this. If not directly, he must have had a hand in Rachel's death. So what was I doing in that damned house of his? What had I found out? Had I killed him? My damned condition made it difficult to know. Memories and time frames were always a mess, and I could never be sure. Knowing that man was dead, though, was cold comfort. My wife was gone, and no matter what happened to me now, I was lost forever. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. Slipping away, achievement unlocked. Oh. This game, holy shit. If I remember correctly, I had played this game a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure the game is basically left up for interpretation. Well, before we do Sausage Man, let's get into the perpetually wet police station. Oh, this is dedicated to my wife, Nancy. Watch your back. Oh, shit. Yep, alright. You. Holy shit. That's a really good game. The sound design really sells that game. Let me. Oh, excuse me. Oh. All right. Well, we have a perpetually wet police station story to tell. For those of you who are unsure of what the hell the perpetually wet police station is, it is a dream I had once. And that is the redeem that has been redeemed. For me to tell the story of the perpetually wet police station once again. Here, I've not been wearing. Oh fuck, where's my thing at? Oh, there it is. I've not been wearing my hands today just because I didn't feel like it, but I'll do it for this because I feel like I'm a very animated person when it comes to telling the story. So let's just get this back on. Get this around my neck here. Get my VTuber collar on, basically. One second while I still get this stuff readjusted here. There we go. Hands work? No, they do not. 1 second. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, back at it. Okay, so perpetually wet police station, everybody. Okay, so I once had a really strange dream. It was about a perpetually wet police station. Enter 2 police officers. They're approaching a police station. One of the officers is madly in love with a girl who sells bags of ice outside the police station. Okay? Now, the 2 men enter the police station, and this police station is perpetually wet. Okay? Why? I don't know. And when I say perpetually wet, I don't mean there's just some water on the floor or the walls are sweating. No, there's water trickling down the walls. And there's like a steady stream of water trickling down the steps of the police station. And there's at all times about 3 inches of water on the ground. Why? I don't know. And also there's like weird like microorganisms in the water, but it's like they're trying to become a part of the police station. Like they're trying to like replace tiles and stuff on the floor, and like the parts of the wall and stuff, and the railings of the stairway. Okay, why? I don't know. So, with that being said, we cut to a girl carrying a giant fish, running for her life down a subway station, being chased by 2 men in suits with guns out shooting at her. Okay. And she's desperately running. Just running as fast as she can, and leaps towards the train that the doors are slowly closing, and just in time, like an anime, gets through the door just in time, sliding onto the ground and hitting her head, I think on like the base of one of the seats or something. And so she lays there exhausted and unconscious. Still grasping desperately to this fish. Well, in this train, there was a man in a suit, not as well kept as the other 2 guys in suits that were chasing her, shooting at her. But he seemed like a nice guy, and he sees the fish on the ground in the girl's arms, and him and the fish lock eyes. As if to say, I got you, fish. I got you. Me and you to the end of time. So, also on this train is a girl. I think it was a blonde girl. And I think she's wearing white of some sort. And with her is a robot that guards her. And also with her is an exact clone replica of herself. I don't know why. So, with that being said, we cut to my house. I'm in this dream, shockingly. And in my house, I am downstairs in the basement like the troll that I am, watching TV and petting my dog Millie. I'm just petting her and so I'm just watching TV. And then all of a sudden, someone starts furiously banging on the door upstairs. From the front door upstairs. And I mean just banging, like they won't stop, like just banging on this door. Okay, so, 1 second here. With that being said, because I can't stand that shit, I furiously stomp up the stairs. I go to the door. I grab the door handle. I turn it open and rip it open. Did my music just end all of a sudden? What the hell? Okay. And rip it open. and I point aggressively towards the front door area and scream, "If you don't stop knocking on this motherfucking door, I will fucking murder you!" There's no one there. Except a clone of my dog. I don't know why. But I let the dog in. Made sense at the time. I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything here, okay? Okay, moving on. I'm pretty sure we're on track. We cut back to the perpetually wet police station again. And in the perpetually wet police station, the two police officers are approaching the entrance to the police station once again. And the girl that was selling bags of ice outside the police station that the other officer was in love with is now selling bags of fresh air. So, continuing down that line again, they enter the police station. This time, the police station itself is even more encapsulated into the microorganisms that are slowly replacing the materials of this building. There's even more water coming down the stairs. The two police officers are walking up the stairs, chatting to each other. Police stuff, you know. And as they're chatting to each other, he's like, "Oh, we got the perp. We managed to capture him, and they almost got, but the girl got away, but we've got them." And the guy's like, "Great, that's great. We can get this all taken care of now. Finally, start moving on with our lives." All right. Smash cut back to the train. The man in the suit, still making eye contact with the fish, being like, "Dude, me and you to the end of time, forever." The train stops at a station. The two men in their suits with their guns. Unless I need some water. Step on to the train. They look around frantically, and the man on the train that's become friends with the fish notice that they're aggressively looking around. And then they see the fish, and they point, as if to say, "That's what we're after." The man on the train that is friends with the fish now stands up. And the two guys approach, and the other guy makes an approach towards them as well. And then what can only be described as a John Wick style fight scene occurs while this man defends this fish. And he murders these two gentlemen with no regard for them at all. Okay, so moving on again. The girl on the train, she's scared to death. Her robot companion is guarding her to an extent, but it's not his job to get involved in things that aren't important to them. So he's just making sure she's okay. And she cuddles up to the clone of herself, kisses her on the cheek, and the clone has a look on her eyes like, "What the fuck is happening?" And the clone, by the way, can't even speak. She can only make expressions with her face. And I think this clone could also barely walk. I think that's the reason why it was so important that they be guarded. Cutting back to the police station again. We're in an interrogation room. There is a suspect in custody, and the police officer sitting across from this gentleman is telling him, "You know, I understand that you have history with the officer involved in this case, and I know that last time you were in an interrogation room with him, things did not go well, and I just want to let you know that that will not happen this time. We're here, and we're not going to let that happen, okay? I promise you. So I just need you to calm down." And cut back to the two police officers, and the officer talks to the other guy, and he's like, Yeah, we got the suspect in the interrogation room up there, so he's there ready for you whenever. Back to the interrogation room. The two guys are talking, and he's talking to the perp as if like he's very concerned for this perp because of the relationship he has had with this officer in the past, like he was like brutalized or something. Okay, so the door handle clicks and opens, and the detective's walking in. And think of like your stereotypical anime scene where the lighting is super dim, but you can see the outline of a menacing figure slowly walking towards whatever it is that they are walking towards. Slowly, their hands swaying in like an intimidating manner as they approach this gentleman who is scared out of his mind. And he finally approaches the table. And he's like, what we got here? And the other officer is just like, okay, this gentleman here, he's our suspect, but you need to be, you know, cautious about how you talk to him and stuff. We can't have any problem. What? What's with your hair? And that's what the guy who was sitting with the perp is telling the detective that just walked in. Like, what's going on with your hair there? And detective guy gleefully puts his hands up like this. Let me see if I can get my hands to do it. And goes, it's girl hair! It's girl hair! And he has super long, luxurious golden locks on his head. And I mean, like people would be envious of the condition of which this hair was in. And he's just there going, it's girl hair, flicking it about playfully and gleefully with disregard for the person who is extremely afraid of this man for some reason. Cut back to me in my house. I am down in the basement again, like a troll, like I've established. And I'm watching TV with my dog, like I was doing previously. But now, not only am I sitting there watching TV with my dog, I'm also sitting there watching TV with Clone Dog. But to make sure, because I wasn't entirely sure where this Clone Dog came from, and I'm not just gonna, you know, let some Clone Dog just kind of chill without taking some precautions. So, to make sure I could tell them apart, I shaved my dog. You know, that way they would look different and I would know which one it was. Why did I shave my dog and not the clone? I don't really know. And I feel like I'll never know. And with that, that is the end of the story of the Perpetually Wet Police Station. Give ourselves a hand there. Oh, goodness. I still feel like I'm missing a detail somewhere. But I think we're getting good at it. And I'm not stinky, Jade. I saw that. How long did that one take? I'm curious. And I was asked to do Sausage Man, I believe. Let's see here. Oh, I've seen these though. Oh, I know. You know, we'll do hard apple cider sausage. I've seen the fried bologna cake sausage. I'm not doing that one again. But I don't think I've seen the hard apple cider sausage, so why not? So give me 1 second here. Let's transition over to the browser adventures station here, which is still in. There we go. Now, well, we're partially in Halloween. Halloween! Hey, look at that Halloween. Alright, so Sausage Man, we're looking at the hard apple cider. You know what? It's whatever.
Well, hey there, folks, and
I feel like I may have actually watched this, though. I'm not sure.
welcome back, I guess. Well, it's fall once again, and what better way to celebrate fall than getting blitzed on hard apple cider sausages, just like Grandma used to do. But before we get into the sausaging, old Choppy ain't what it used to be. We gotta sharpen this knife.
Oh.
Good news and bad news. Today the store had pork butt, but
Oh,
they
I
had
have seen this. I have actually seen this one though. Wait 1 second here. I don't think I've seen Jimmy. Yeah, I've not seen Jimmy John's sausage. I think.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back.
What the fuck's that
Yes?
accent?
Ah, yes, Jimmy John's. Probably one of my favorite sub sandwich shops to exist. Way better than those hacks at Firehouse Subs.
Hey. They're both good on their own merits. Calm the fuck down, bro.
Jimmy John's is probably equal to Jersey Mike's. But what am I gonna take a loan out to buy a sub sandwich from Jersey Mike's? You're selling sub sandwiches, not bars of gold. So there it is, the fabled number 7 Italian. What?
I'll be honest, it don't look that good.
Like the best sandwich, but it's pretty good. What is that? Jalapeno, salamis galore, cheeses galore. You get the idea. It's an Italian sub that's been smothered in sauce. Now that's a sub you can hang your hat on. People at Firehouse Subs, pay attention. The hole's a little.
I mean, Firehouse Sub, you get like a hot sauce bar that has like extremely dangerous hot sauces to put in your body. You have that at Jimmy John's? Calm the fuck down, dude.
That's how much a large Jimmy John sub gets you. It's about 2 cups worth of sausage filling. How about we blend it more a little with a little regrind action?
I kind of imagine he measures most things and how much sausage filling it would make.
That looks delicious.
Well, I think the subs at Firehouse are just as good as the ones at Jimmy John's.
Oh, is that right? Here, come here. Well, if you like Firehouse Subs so much, maybe you'll like Wall Subs even better.
Perhaps it's time you go back on your medication.
I said,
dude,
maybe.
you need to calm down.
Back on my meds so I can talk to sausages.
Oh.
And one. Let's
That was the Jimmy John's water.
Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all we're gonna get. Stop sticking to the poker. With special thanks to today's Mark Boxalo box artist, this guy. Am I Daddy? This Will It Blow is brought to you by HelloFresh. Do you want to experience the best flavors of fall? Put down that pumpkin spice, what have you, and pick up a meal or two from my good friends at HelloFresh. Experience the latest fall flavors with recipes like scallops over butternut squash risotto or balsamic rosemary pork chops. HelloFresh knows you have a busy schedule this fall and also knows about that body you found in a ravine several years ago.
How do you know?
But with a weekly selection of over 30 recipes and 70 convenience items to choose from, your weekdays will be made easy.
I know. I have no problem.
Just 30 minutes or less. And for those of us trying to shut up,
Letting the ad play.
Gaining it all back and then some during the winter, HelloFresh has got you covered by offering specialty meals like veggie, pescatarian, and fit and wholesome. These recipes make it easy to maintain a healthy lifestyle without sacrificing good meals you'll actually want to eat. Go to HelloFresh.com and use code Sausage65 for 65% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com, code Sausage65 for 65% off plus free shipping. So will it blow?
What?
Mostly misses, so you know, not a great one. So I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 1 Mark Ruffalo's. Here we go. It's coming out the other end. That's better than bursting, in my opinion. I'm gonna take these out. Let's see if we can jazz this one up. That's exactly what I thought would happen. That's why I took the others out. So it appears that bread-based sausages aren't good for this sear gun. Oh, I guess we'll open one up and see how we did. Looks like a good sausage. And because it's all bread anyway, let's forego the bun and just see how the sausage is as it is. So here we go. Flavor-wise, it's a 5 out of 5. I can't remember the last time we had a sausage so flavorful. I mean, it tastes like exactly what's in there. It tastes like a hot Italian sauce.
The hot
The
Italian
skin's
sauce.
not crispy, and the inside is very mushy. Look at it just come right out of there. You know, the sausage produces a lot of waste when you're cooking it. I mean, I don't see a way to firm that up at all. Flavor-wise, we got a 5. Everything else-wise, it's like a 1. But I like the flavor so much, I'm still gonna give this sausage here a 4 out of 5.
A 4 out of 5. Bop, bop.
And after all, Firehouse Sub sausages suck.
God damn. Oh, no. Okay, so. Let's go back to the cockpit here. I am going to look for someone to raid. I think today went very well. We are going... Oh, those are not people who are alive. Let's see here. VTuber Halloween? Horror. Like, they need a genuine better search system here. Alright, please stick with me 1 second here. Alright, let's go to VTuber tagged search. Games. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we search games. Forgot about that. Are people playing Resident Evil 5? What the fuck? Alright, we got VTubers playing Resident Evil 5, apparently. That person's got 9 viewers. I think that would be a nice little thing to do, is send it all to them. Actually, no, that is not a VTuber. Let's see here. Though I may go back to them and still... Back. Oh, filter by tags. I finally figured it out. I'm finally a real boy. Let's see here. Please hang in there with me. Oh shit! I just came across my stream. Fuck. Wait. VTuber. Add. How do I add? Wait. Perhaps that. There we go. No. Oh, okay, no. This fucking sucks. Games. All right, wait. Let's see here. I want horror because it's Halloween. Hey, this might work. This might work. Let's sort it. Can I sort it by? Oh, Dead Space. Yeah, I think that'll work. Ooh, this music is groovy. I think I want to send you guys to what's the name? Kairu Nozomu. They playing Dead Space 3, which I hear is the worst of the Dead Space games, but let's send you guys to them. Now, let's see here. Oh goodness, I'm a bit tired after all that goodness. Well, guys, I really appreciate all of you. I am hoping to do more spooky Halloween stuff. Today's game seemed like a great way to start things because it was a one-shot, so I didn't have to really care about if I'm going to be playing it all month or not. And I was having trouble figuring out what to play anyway, so this was just a good, like, oh, I'll play that game. I remember that game being pretty spooky. And it was. And I'm pretty sure I got a different ending. I don't remember what it was, though. But I'm fairly certain I did. Alien Isolation may be a game I'll be playing soon. Metroid Dread maybe as well. I've had that request a couple of times from people. For Halloween. Before I start Metroid Dread, though, I want to do something first. And then we'll start it. And then maybe we'll do Aoni 2 this year. We did Aoni 1 last year. And then maybe some games from that one creator that we did where it was called From the Game Night Delivery. You know, he makes some good games. So, let's send you guys to Kairu Nozomu. He is playing Dead Space 3. Let's send you guys that away. And let me get to my stuff here. And you guys, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys make it so much more easier for me to do this, because when I have people, you know, willing to kind of give me the motivation to do this, it always makes it a lot easier. So I'm sending you guys to Kairu Nozomu. You guys have fun. You let them know Jilly sent you. Bye!